This is a journey into the realm of your physical and somatic. This physical body is a clothing or a house for your spirit. On one hand, it seems that this body is limited. It has a borderline. But it seems so only from outside, from the external point of view. And if you will dive into the depth that has no bottom and no limit, you can discover a world inside of a world. Each one has its own language, has its own message and purpose. The most effective and the most joyful way to travel throughout the body, to understand this somatic temple, is to discover the nature of your breath. The breathing, inspirating and expirating, a vehicle in which the spirit itself is living and experiencing life. In this journey, I want you to get inspired by your own spirit through the breath. So let us look into your breath. First of all, let's give some good space and freedom inside of your belly. Sense how you are relaxing all the tissues and organs inside of your belly, so it can become a big sphere. This will create a good foundation and support for your breath. This way, your belly transforms into a solid place of trust. For only when you are trusting unconditionally, without questioning, in totality, you are able to learn from your breath. To fall in love with your breath and inspire your breath to fall in love with you. Yes, that's it. I know you love your breath. And now you can ask yourself a question. Does your breath love you back? Does this breathing feel welcomed and trusted in this body? What kind of atmosphere have you created in this body that can inspire your respiration to feel at home? Right now, we are here for the intention to transform this body into a temple, a residence of the breathing spirit. You can feel that already your whole body is ready to open up and receive this practice. So let's begin by natural, gentle, effortless breathing. I would like to ask you not to breathe, but rather to become the breath. It means that you will not force your breathing. You will not try to breathe well. You will not try to breathe deep. Then how are you supposed to breathe? What is your breath? Because such action does not exist, forcing the breath. That's why every time when you do that, it doesn't work. So what is the breathing? It is ability to perceive and receive. It is ability to perceive and receive. It is ability to perceive and receive. It is ability to perceive energy. It is ability to receive opportunity. And the only thing that is required from you is to become soft and opened For when you are opened, this energy does not meet any resistance as it flows in and penetrates your every single cell. Your every single cell is waiting with wide open arms. And that's how you feel relaxed and soft. Relaxed and soft. That's how you drop all your guards, all your attempts to control. Drop all your guards. Now you know what it means to be the breath. Now you know what is the difference between being the breath, embracing the spirit, and forcing the breath, controlling the spirit. Become soft and opened. Breathe. Somewhere on somatic, physical level, you understand what I am telling you. And I want you to notice that your mind is just a witness here. So I encourage you to continue throughout this journey to keep your mind just aside, without interfering, without analyzing, without trying to perfect anything that is happening. Become soft and opened. You have something that is called felt sense. You can feel it, you can sense it. It means that you are perceiving and understanding on a gut level. Breathe. That one that you are given space just in your belly. So let us begin. Inhale and then exhale. And as you continuing, can you notice that there is just a micro gap, a little momentum between your inhalation and your exhalation? observe it. Become soft and opened. Focus just on this momentum right after your inhalation. The more you notice it, the more you sense it. It becomes so real. Whether before it was so subtle and perhaps you didn't notice it, even once a week. I want you to feel the depth, the volume of that spaciousness in that small momentum. The volume, spaciousness, the depth. This momentum is a treasure. It's a little pause during which tremendous, wonderful things are happening. It's a point of turning, a time of transformation. For when you inhale, you are perceiving and receiving. And then this pause comes in, and after it, you are never the same. You are completely different. The whole intention of the body is changing. The direction turns towards exhalation. And what is exhalation? And what is exhalation? It is sharing and creating. So let's put them all together right now. As you breathe, mentally just say the action that you are doing. Inhale, receive. Pause, transform. Exhale, share and create. Become soft and opened. Inhale, receive. Pause to transform. Exhale, create. Continue observing and diving deeper into your felt sense. Find this, the only truth about you. Breathe. This is the most honest truth about you. Inhaling, receiving. pausing to transform, exhaling to share. Stay with it. Be loyal. Be hungry to understand on physical level how this is working. Because this is the secret of the whole universe. The mystery that conceals power and knowledge about universe around you and the universe inside you. It's universe. And now let us discover one more mystical, magical point in your breath. You inhale, pause, exhale, and here it is. There is another pause right after you exhale. Take few breaths to be introduced to it, to feel it. As you breathe, start recognizing the difference between these two gaps, these two moments of pausing. How are they similar to each other, or how are they different? If you visualize this whole cycle of your breath, you can see that inhalation is something tangible, and then there is a break, and then there is another tangible exhalation, another break, and these two parts of the break feel like void. Now think of a void as you are breathing. This void is like a space, a cosmos of infinite freedom, darkness, and mystery. It is the place of unknown. Can you sense that as you are breathing? It's like you are rising into a void through inhalation. And then you are falling into a void of exhalation. And each one is a door into a space where everything is possible. Anything can happen. It's like a portal. But what is there inside, you cannot see. And you cannot predict. And this is where you are inspired to build trust. Become soft and opened. Trusting the unknown, unpredictable, a potential of something that is yet to come. Trust, 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 trust. The whole power of your breathing is right here. Continue this journey. Inhale, rise into the void. Exhale, fall into the void. And every time you arrive to that unknown place, come in with trust. Honor these spaces between no longer and not yet. This is the gift of pausing. It's like a womb of the universe in which you can lay down and rest. And from this void, you are receiving as you inhale, and back into the void you are sharing. This is your personal, intimate conversation with Creator. Inhale, receive. Pause, trust. Exhale, share. Pause, trust. Inhale, receive. Pause, trust. Exhale, share. Pause, trust. This is how your life is rolling. walk through every stage of this breath, knowing and believing that right now you are learning how to practice your life, how to practice your relationships. You are constantly receiving and trusting, then giving, letting go, and trusting. For behind the curtains of every situation is this: the great source, the void mystery of unknown from which you collect to receive, and then you letting go and surrender. And every time you pause and find that stillness to gaze into the eyes of infinite void, you are transforming inside out. If these gaps never existed, it means that you are alone. There is no connection with the divine. The door would be closed, and you would be simply running between inhalation and exhalation. And if sometimes it happens that you have to rush and run from one task to another while breathing in a very shallow and fast way, remember this, that you have just closed the door for the divine. The divine never turns its back on you. It will never close the door for you. For the divine has only one intention: to bestow all life and energy on you. It's only your power, your authority, your will, and your choice to keep this gate opened, to slow down and embrace that gap. Look into the eyes of unknown and receive the gift. So right now, keep this gate opened as in a sign that the divine is welcomed. As in a sign that you trust. As in a sign that you are worthy to receive. Trust, 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 trust. Inhale, receive. Pause, transform. Exhale, let go. Pause, transform. Inhale, receive. Pause, look into the void. Exhale, let go. Pause, embrace the darkness. The darkness of the womb of the universe, in which the hints or the sprouts of your opportunities are growing. For you to harvest every time when you step in, every time when you pause. Breathe. Can you sense how your body took such a free, grounded, confident, and calm pose? Can you feel there is something royal in such way of holding space for yourself? Feeling like a queen who doesn't need witness or crowd, who possesses her queendom in the mystical, internal spaciousness of her breath. Who occupies the throne of her pelvis and belly in a grounded way, and who wears the kind and calm crown of her heart. There is no lack of anything here, for she possesses everything. And everything belongs to her. is no need and scarcity here for everything she has. Within the border of this skin is enough. And her inhalation and her exhalation are perfect witnesses that remind her of her own self-value. You inhale into your queendom, courageously looking into the unknown and trusting it. And you exhale and let go. Breathe. Melt into all this internal wisdom, understanding, and knowledge. This is your original practice. To embody the conversation between your spirit and the divine creator. This practice does not end when you will finish this meditation. For the word practice means action. As long as you are occupying this temple body, you are living in the realm of action. So take responsibility right now to make what you learned about your in-breath, out-breath, and the pause, make it your life experience. A continuous practice that is not affected by external conditioning, that does not want to stop no matter what is happening. For one reason, because it finds the supreme joy, peace, and happiness in this. And now you can lay down on your back. Try to do minimum efforts of movements. Just find stillness and allow the ground to even all the energy from your head to your toes. And allowing that divine breathing of receiving and letting go to spread out in all your systems. into your bones, into your viscera, into your skin, into your hair. Keep your face muscles relaxed, your palms soft and quiet. Be the breath. Remember what you have learned about inhalation, the gap, exhalation, the gap. Now it is your turn to practice this by yourself in order to solidify and root this deep down into the understanding, into your gut and memory. So take your precious time. Breathe in honesty and self-dedication and self-value. Because this is the secret of the whole universe. Around you and the universe inside you.